So I already gave you guys the top 5 things that I disliked about Infinite Warfare in its first couple of weeks. Now it's time to switch up gears here on the channel and talk about the top 5 things that I like so far here about Infinite Warfare. Welcome to my gaming channel. I am Nessinator. Now I gotta admit, guys, it was a little difficult to come up with this list, especially after the first week of release of Infinite Warfare on Xbox One. It didn't operate that great. There was a lot of frame rate drops, a lot of lag, and the game was pretty much unplayable, and I wasn't enjoying it at all. I was really worried that I was going to come on here and tell you guys that I didn't like Infinite Warfare and I probably wasn't going to play it anymore. But they have since patched it. The game is running smoother, and I'm starting to enjoy the game more and more as the days go on here. So let's get into the top 5 things that I liked about the game so far. And coming in at number 5 on the list is silencers are back, guys. I am really excited about this. One of my pet peeves in Call of Duty since I've been playing it is not using a silencer, shooting someone, popping up on the minimap as a red dot, and having someone there that was unaware that you were even there turn around and shoot you. I love being silent. I love being that ninja player that gets in the flanks and is stealthy, and this game allows me to do that. Not since Ghost, which I used to use the Honey Badger a lot. And of course, that is an Infinity Ward game. This is an Infinity Ward game, but silencers are back with the fast time to kill. You know, it still makes the silencers relevant. You can go out there and use them effectively. It doesn't make your gun too weak, and I'm just happy. I'm using silencers on pretty much all my guns so far, and I'm enjoying it. So the fact that silencers are back makes me happy. Now, number 4 on the list is probably something not many people would consider as something they would like about a game, something as minuscule as this, but for someone who plays on a team of good players that goes out there and finds it really difficult to find games at times, this game finds games very easily. There's not much waiting time in lobbies at all. We're out there, we're playing as a team, we're finding games, which is really great. When people leave the lobby, the game will still start. If it's 6v3, 6v4, the game will still start. Then it'll put players in the game after the game has already started. And as long as they keep this up, this cycle of refilling players that rage quit and just keeping this lobby going and allowing us to find games, it's all good by me. So number 4 on my list is something as very small as just finding games very easily, and so far in this game we have been able to grind out games and find games very easily. Now, coming in at number 3 on my list of things that I like so far about Infinite Warfare is probably the weapons. Now, I know a lot of people out there are going to disagree with me on this one here because some people feel that some of the weapons are OP, which I just feel they're overused. Some people feel the variants make some of the guns OP. I haven't really run into this yet so far here in Infinite Warfare. I haven't run into that variant that I'm just like, man, everybody's using it, it's OP. I think a lot of people use the ERAD and the Type 2 quite a bit. Those can be frustrating guns and will probably catch a nerf in the future, and shotguns are still weak and may catch a buff in the future, but overall I feel like the guns in this game are pretty well balanced for as many variants as we have to choose from, and I just think they did a good job with it. And I think a lot of that has to go back into the time to kill, and since it's so fast, all the guns are pretty viable in most occasions. Second on my list, which again I think some people will disagree with me here, is I really enjoy the movement system so far here for Infinite Warfare. I feel like it's more polished than Black Ops 3. I'm glad it's not as floaty, I guess airy, whatever you want to call it, than it was in that game. I feel like this one is just more grounded in reality, where you can use your boost, you can use your thrust, but you do come back to the ground rather quickly. Your meter for using your boost does charge rather quickly, so you can continually use it. You don't need afterburner. You know, I just feel like this is a very well polished movement system. I really enjoy the wall running in this game as well, although I wish that you did connect to walls a lot easier. Sometimes it feels like your character doesn't quite grasp the wall as easily as they did in Black Ops 3, but other than that, I feel like the movement system is just really well done. You know, more people wanted a boots on the ground type feeling, and I feel that this movement system allows for that, and I really feel like this feels like more boots on the ground than Black Ops 3 does. And the last thing on my list of the things that I liked about Infinite Warfare, coming in at number 1, I think the game is fun overall. When it works the way it's supposed to, now that they patched all the lag and frame rate drops for the Xbox One, I think it plays really well, and I'm having a lot of fun playing it now and prestiging through the levels. So I gotta admit, this game is fun. Once it starts working and coming together, it feels like a very playable Call of Duty. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this commentary and gameplay. Thanks for everything. I'll see you guys on the next one. I am out.